I want to make sure I'm seeing right. So we have our director for our Department of Labor Standards, Perry DiVirgilio. Now we're going to ask you all to split it up. How many? 6? We're going to 3 on each side or 2, however you do it. Let's split it up. So we should have Perry DiVirgilio, Kyra, who is our Director of Employee and Labor Relations, Pam Robinson, who is our Deputy Director of the Office of Employee and Labor Relations, Sharon, don't charge this to my head and not my heart if I screw this up. Ulat? I said it right? Okay, thank you, Sharon. She's our Divisional Deputy for Labor and Employment, and a man who makes it all happen, our Finance Director, Rob DeBoe. Good afternoon to each of you. I am Sherelle Parker, the first woman and 100th mayor of the city of Philadelphia, and I can't tell you how super excited I am to be here on today to announce an historic agreement between the city of Philadelphia and AFSCME, District Council 47, one of our municipal unions. This agreement comprises a 1-year contract that will provide city workers in the union with a 4.4% salary increase over the next 4 years. Over the next years, not 4 years, next year. Next year. Get that? Wait, clap.
Yes, yes.
But for the press, next year. Now let me say this. District Council 47 is not here on today. They are an independent entity, scheduling. Everyone was invited to be here on today, but unfortunately they could not be here. But Philadelphia, I could not inform you about this historic arrangement that I am extremely proud of. This is very good news that we should all feel very good about. And before I speak more in detail about the agreement, I want to speak first about our city's workforce, both the workers in District Council 47, but also the workers who are in AFSCME District Council 33, and the Philadelphia police officers who are in Lodge 5 of the Fraternal Order of Police, and the firefighters who are in Local 22 of the International Association of Firefighters. First, we say all of these different locals and names, and people who are in the city of Philadelphia, our residents say, what are they referencing? District Council 47 and its workforce includes the city of Philadelphia's librarians, our social workers, our supervisors, and many other employees doing a wide array of jobs for the benefit of you, our residents of the city of Philadelphia. The employees in District Council 33, they include those individuals who we rely on to pick up our trash every single day. They clean up our streets. They guard incarcerated persons at our prisons, and they perform so many other difficult tasks here in our city. The police officers in Lodge 5, they put their lives on the line every single day to protect all of us, to keep the peace, and quite frankly, to keep Philadelphia safe. And the firefighters and first responders who are in what we refer to as Local 22, they are the men and women you see racing to the scene of a fire, running into a burning house or building, risking their lives, in essence, to save lives. With that being said, I want you to know, I think that we have the best municipal workforce in America, and I am proud to be the mayor of our city, representing a workforce that works every day to serve our almost 1.6 million residents of Philadelphia. And I want to stop right now and say thank you. Thank you to every single city worker for your hard work and your sacrifices every day and that you make on behalf of our city. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, to the news of the historic contract extension for the members of District Council 47. I want to get right into the details. Every member of District Council 47 will receive a 4.4% pay increase in fiscal year 2025. 4.4% pay increase in fiscal year 2025. Every District Council 47 member who was also a permanent active city employee as of August the 9th will also receive a one-time bonus payment of $1,400. Okay, $1,400 bonus payment. In addition to that, this next part is something that's extremely important to me because when I think of our municipal workforce, the wage along with retirement security pensions is extremely important, but the health is extremely important as well. With that in mind, the City of Philadelphia has agreed to pay an additional $850,000 lump sum payment into the Health and Welfare Fund of District Council 47, all of which goes to assist their members. That part is I'm super excited about as well. Now, when District Council 47's city locals ratified the contract, they also ratified an agreement adding new benefits and enhancing some existing benefits. The Friday following Thanksgiving Day will be added as a city-recognized holiday, and this will include this year, Friday, November 29th, 2024. So the day after Thanksgiving on this year, no one will have to think who was impacted by this agreement, you know, what kind of time they're going to use the Friday after Thanksgiving, because that is now a city-recognized a holiday that they will benefit from. The paid parental leave will be extended from 6 weeks to 8 weeks. And District Council 47 members will be able to use their sick leave without restriction to care for a family member who is ill. Next, the 4.4% pay increase, it is truly historic. How? The members of District Council 47 have not received a pay increase of this magnitude in over 30 years in Philadelphia. I've only been here for 8 months. Okay? I'm excited about that. Let me give you several examples of what it means. For a librarian who works for the city and is in District Council 47, it'll mean an average pay increase ranging from $2,301 on up to $4,008, depending on what their exact job classification is. For the social worker who's in the union, now you talk about some folks who do a tough job on a daily basis, it'll mean an average pay increase of up to $2,085 up to $3,086. So that range, $2,085 on up to $3,086. Again, it depends on the job classification, and that's for our social workers. What's the cost of the agreement? That's the question that is usually expected of the administration. For fiscal year 2025, it's $11,531,374. For purposes of what we call our 5-year plan, the total cost is $41,219,374. $398. And now, Rob DeBoe, you're here, and you're going to correct me if I got any of that wrong. Is that right? Right, because Rob will be right here. No, you got the number wrong, Sherelle. So we got that number accurate. Again, I want to go into this question about why DC 47 members are not here. First, I respect District Council 47, President Jagetz, and all of her local leaders. They have every right to make whatever decision they need to make for their membership, and I want you to know I respect that right. I represented specific constituencies my entire career, and believe me, I respect their roles and what they do. I just want to be clear that I believe this is a fair deal for every individual in District Council 47, and it's a fair deal for the taxpayers of the city of Philadelphia. And I am proud to stand here today with the men and women of the Parker administration who negotiated this deal and got it done. That's Perry D. Virgilio, Cara Laney. Say it. Leonie. I like to get the names right, Kyra. That's why I always just say Kyra, not the last name, right? Pam Robertson, Sharon Ulak, and Rob DeBoe, representing all of the city staff that worked so hard on this agreement. I need to say for the record, your mayor thanks you. I appreciate the work that you've done and respect the time that you put in to make this happen. Perry, any comments from you?
Yes. First of all, thank you, Mayor.
Sure.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Perry D. Virgilio, Director of the Department of Labor for Mayor Sherelle Parker and the Parker administration. It's an honor and a privilege to be a part of so many monumental achievements under this administration. Today, I'd like to start by expressing my heartfelt thanks for the tremendous effort that went into reaching this historic one-year extension between the City of Philadelphia and AFSCME District Council 47. This is an extension that the hard-working employees of AFSCME District Council 47 definitely deserve, and it's a testament to the commitment and collaboration of everyone involved, both here and in the union. You heard the mayor term this agreement as historic, and I agree with that. It's the right result for District Council 47, the right result for the city, and for our residents who depend and rely upon the services delivered by our city workforce. A big thank you to the city's labor team and District Council 47 leadership for your dedication in making this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Perry, so very much for your comments, and again, the entire team. That will mean that we have what we often refer to like as a one-year like contract and or agreement, and there is only one, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's one more municipal union that we are working with now to try to work in extremely hard fashion and in collaboration with them to get to an agreement, and that is District Council 33. And I want to say to my team, I know each and every one of you are working extremely hard on trying to get there, because my ultimate goal, and I want to be very direct, my ultimate goal, once we were able to get through a budget process and work on our negotiations in the future, I won't be happy until we have all been able to negotiate what I desire, and hopefully others desire it as well, and that is the hope for a multi-year contract, and that's ultimately the goal for me. But I am happy about this agreement, Philadelphia, because these are the men and women who deliver for you on a daily basis. And now I want to make sure that I make some time for some questions. Yes.
What is the status of negotiations with DC-33, and is the administration open to doing a multi-year deal with them now, or are you only negotiating a one-year contract?
I will, and I'm going to, you can come up, Perry, afterwards. I want to say to you, I know what the ultimate goal is that we would like to achieve in years forward. I know it was my hope when I first arrived here. I asked for a bit of grace. As a new mayor just coming in here in the city of Philadelphia, I was happy that the 1-year sort of extensions or agreements with the other municipal unions, we were able to make arrangements. It would have been great to be able to say that we had achieved the same with District Council 33, but our teams continue to talk, and that's what is most important to me, that you, residents and taxpayers of the city of Philadelphia, for you to know that the team of people, and that's why it's important for them to be here. When it comes time to negotiate a contract, the mayor doesn't go into the room and sit down and try to hammer out a compromise. We work with all of the folks, experts that you see here, finance, legal, labor experts, and we work with our municipal unions to the best of our ability to come up with a fair and just agreement that respects them as our municipal workforce, and also make sure that we keep the city's fiscal health as our priority, because without that, none of what we are interested in doing is possible. Kara, anything you all want to add?
Yeah, as of right now, we're still pushing for a 1-year extension, but District Council 33 sent in a 4-year proposal.
Great question, though. I appreciate it. Any other questions? Oh, yes. I am super excited about it all. This is where that debate should be held, for democracy is on the line, and what better place to ensure that Americans get an opportunity to see what two choices are in front of them other than the birthplace of democracy, where it all started. So I'm excited about it all. Yeah, give that a round of applause. We're going to be ready. I'm going to be watching, and you'll be hearing more from me about that, about where I'll be in Philadelphia. Once you see me sort of post, I'm going to be hoping that folks come join me and watch the debate and figure out the stark choices that are ahead of you. And when you do so, what I really love about your question is that I want you to think about the commitment that I've made to the people of the city of Philadelphia. And I think this is all running together. This is my 8th or either 9th month. Can't remember, but we are committed to safer, cleaner, greener with economic opportunity for all. What I need the people of Philadelphia to know is, as mayor, and I don't care whether or not it's me or someone else, no one as mayor can make good on that kind of commitment without federal and state support for the issues that are important to you. So when you talk to me about the support for public education, about public safety in the city, about housing, and the need for your affordable luxury, quality housing here in the city of Philadelphia, we can't do any of that alone. So minus the politics of it all, Philadelphia, my hope is that while you're watching, you will think about the substance of the matters at hand, and think about how that federal election will impact our daily lives. When you walk out of your house, when your children go to school, when you're going to work, whatever it is that you're doing on a daily basis, I want you to think about how the responses and answers that you hear to the questions that will be posed to both candidates, I want you to think about how it will impact your lives. And for me, as your mayor, I'm really clear about what I'm concerned about. I want to put people in the city of Philadelphia on a path to self-sufficiency and giving them access to the opportunity to take care of themselves. And I don't want them relying on government to do anything except for paying their taxes on time, so that we can address the challenges relative to safety, cleanliness, and healthiness, and greener environmental here in our city, along with economic opportunity for all. I'm really happy that those issues were on my agenda long before presidential election. Yes, ma'am.
Just one follow-up to that.
Yes.
There's so much national attention. If there was like one thing you want people to know about the city that you lead and that you grew up in, what would you want it to be?
Ooh, I would want them to know that access to economic opportunity and the working class folk in Philadelphia, the middle class folk in Philadelphia, the middle class that helped to build America, labor. We're here to talk about labor. That's economic security, so essential to addressing so many other challenges in our city, and that's a priority for us here in the city. Now, while you're here, what do I want you to go see? I want you to check out every historic site in the city, because when we say birthplace of democracy, people hear it, but it's only when you've been able to sort of walk our Independence Mall area and visit the historic sites that you say, wow, this really is the place. The birthplace of democracy in America as we know it. So, you know how I'm always talking about, don't listen to what I say, watch what I do. I want them to see who we are. See who we are. That was a really good question. Anything else? Thank you all so very, very much for being here. I greatly appreciate it.
Great job as always.
It's over. We